top story this morning, though, is that Lucas Paqueta is considering suing the FA after he was cleared of spot fixing in July. But we understand that West Ham will not be suing for damages over Paqueta's collapsed £80 million transfer to Manchester City back in the summer of 2023. West Ham feel that it isn't good to sue governing bodies who do a difficult job. Meanwhile, Paqueta's lawyer, Alistair Campbell, told us that the player is considering his options.
I would advise him to think seriously about that as an option. You know, what he's lost is immeasurable in financial terms. If you look at where his career could have gone, how close he was to moving to Manchester City, who then went on to win the Premier League that year, that is a very considerable loss to him. So nothing is off the table at this point, but it's something we're talking to Lucas about. It's under consideration. But he wants to focus on his football now. He's spent enough time talking to lawyers, so we don't know for sure what's on the cards there at the moment.
Well, the FA will not appeal the decision by the Independent Commission after full written reasons were published yesterday. It's understood to be the longest ever sports judgment in the world, and the report is critical of the FA's processes.
This report is a really, really bad day for the FA, who have had the problems with the Nottingham Forest hearing recently as well. The ruling reveals that the FA admitted it relied entirely on circumstantial evidence. And as I said, the panel was most surprised to hear that. This does not feel like a good day for the FA, and I would suspect we have not heard the last of this.
Meanwhile, at West Ham, the official fan advisory board has issued a vote of no confidence against the club's board, with signatures from 11 fan groups, which represent over 25,000 supporters. A letter written to David Sullivan, Vanessa Gold, Daniel Kretensky and Trip Smith says that the club need no further board interference, no more dependence on favoured agents, and a move to a competitive, professional leadership group. One fan group, Hammers United, even want to boycott the game against Brentford next month.
If you want to take a football club with the history of West Ham away from its home, sell its home and move it to a stadium that is not theirs, to justify such a monumental chapter in a club's history, you have to make a successful football club.
The downturn in performance since their Conference League victory 2 seasons ago and the sale of Declan Rice. It is, to my mind, a very fair airing of grievances.
This doesn't feel like a surprise to me. It feels like a surprise to me that it hasn't come sooner.